This show would have been good, but it's bland, uninspired, and really dull. Chris goddamn Thorndike is very unnecessary and should have been left out. This show should have been Sonic having amazing adventures, not hanging out with some 10-year-old punk and a bunch of boring humans in the world of anime. This show is bad in English and Japanese. Don't watch it. I'm going to have to agree with popular opinion, guys, and say I hate Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
If you thought that Sonic Underground was bad, wait till you see this. This is the worst Sonic show. Sure, the first episode was awesome, but after that, don't even bother. I mean, it's obviously a complete ripoff of E.T. Wait, what? Really, E.T.? Come on, man. That's not even E.T. But it's not just that. The human characters are mind-numbingly boring, especially Chris. I swear he has no personality, not to mention he's a complete unlikable character too. And another thing, poor Sonic looks bored out of his hedgehog brains. I mean, why do you think he always sleeps in this show? Because he has nothing better to do. Might as well take a nap or 5. You think that'd be bad enough, but no, it gets worse. After they complete the first 2 seasons, they even completely rip off Star Trek. Wait, how is it ripping off Star Trek? Why? Also, the animation at points is really choppy. Like a character could look really cool in one shot, but in the next look like he's melted. So basically, it is a really lame show. If you want to see at least a decent Sonic show, try Sonic Saturday AM. Aside from that, do yourself a favor and skip this one. Now, Dockley pretty much hit it right on the head, but those ET comparisons and Star Trek, I think Dockley is what we call, guys, what do we call people when they're pretty upset in reviews? They are what we call big mad. Dockley is big mad. He's definitely not little mad. I guess I can see where he said E.T. because, you know, it's the alien creature from another planet, and he go meets the little annoying stupid boy, and they bond and love each other like brothers. I guess I can see that. I mean, I guess so. Let's move on to the next Sonic X review. Alright guys, our next review is from Preston Onward Contra. That's a pretty badass name, my boy Preston. Anyway, Preston he didn't leave any stars or nothing, but he just pretty much said horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Preston said, it's 2015 and I haven't seen this cartoon in almost 10 years. I'm with you on that, Preston. I haven't seen Sonic X since like I don't know, like middle school, I think. And I recently binge watched in this past summer to give it a shot and see what I missed. I sort of liked it as a kid. Now I never want to see another episode of this sorry excuse of a cartoon ever again. Preston, that was mad edgy, dude. That was edgy, my boy. I gotta give him props, guys. Anybody who's edgy in a review, I can feel the edge. I can feel the shadow. I can feel the infinite. I gotta give him mad respect for that line. I never want to see another episode of this sorry excuse of a cartoon ever again. That is exactly what Shadow would say if he watched Sonic X. The voice acting is tolerable and it has a catchy theme song. Reason why I'm not giving it a 1. Like any dubbing for an American cartoon is any good anyway. Yeah, that might be so, but the voice acting is but the theme song is so good, man. I really like Sonic X theme song. I forgot the lyrics. Without any explanation, no time for relaxation, something like that. I used to love Sonic X. 80% of the episodes of Sonic X basically consist of the main humanoid character, Chris Thorndike, going to school and catching up to see how Sonic is doing and how Tails helps him find a way home. Chris goddamn Thorndike is an unlikable main character, and season 1 basically consisted of nothing but watching him and his butler and lady servant cook food and have tea. You know, the typical first world problem stuff you see the rich do on a daily basis. It's not entertaining, and Eggman, the main villain, is unknowingly absent in a few episodes of Season 1, making you question what direction the show is taking. Season 2 was basically a recreation of Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Sonic Battle. By the time Season 2 started and they introduced Shadow the Hedgehog to the mix, I just had to stop watching. Now guys, I gotta say too, I stopped watching Sonic X around the time Shadow showed up because I was getting ready to start high school, I think I was starting high school. I was really too busy to really watch cartoons in the morning. It was such a rush going to catch the bus and stuff like that. But I didn't really catch Sonic X after Shadow showed up, really. So in later years, I had to catch up and watch it. In the first few episodes where Shadow fought with Sonic, it was told through still shots. Yes, still shots. If you are expecting high-octane, exhilarating, bright, colorful, memorable fights, you are going to be disappointed with this show. It doesn't offer any of that. Still shots in an anime, my boy, that was made back in 2004? This is truly pathetic. Season 3 took place in space, but I had long couldn't withstand the show anymore. I love this Preston dude, guys. I gotta read that line again. Hold on. Season 3 took place in space, but I had long couldn't withstand this show anymore. This Preston dude is an edgelord. Preston, if you ever see this video, please come join the edgelord team. We can use your talents. I love this guy, man. Edgelord through and through. Our last review for this video is from using a apprehensive spaghetti. That's a nice name, my boy. Apprehensive spaghetti. He started his line with a bad Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic written by Chris Thorndike. Apprehensive Spaghetti said, I have to admit, this is a terrible show. I know the first season of any show is not going to be its best, but the characters outside the Sonic Assemble are about as deep as a goddamn plate. Within the Assemble, well, there are plenty of reasons why this show should have just been about Sonic and his crew and adversaries like Eggman and Shadow, and had nothing to do with Chris or the world he lives in. Chris is seriously the most shallow character I've ever seen. And actually, guys, Chris is so shallow, he looks just like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It's like they took my boy Sora, they took Chris, and they're like, you know what? Let's just change Sora's pants and his shirt. Bam, Chris Thorndike. That's about as original as Chris is. It seems it seems every anthropomorphic character franchise hits this point eventually, where the main protagonist is paired up with a human buddy, but Chris is just horribly written. He's honest to goodness a merry stew. I'm no hardcore Sonic fan by any means. In fact, the time when I could have come even remotely close to being one was years ago, and Sonic is just something I play if it happens to be around. But speaking as a casual viewer, Chris Thorndike is probably the absolute worst sidekick ever. There's a lot to be had with Sonic X. As a kid, I watched it as a show and I liked it for what it was, but I understood, even when I was a teenager, I understood that Sonic X had flaws. And one of the major flaws, I think, was Sonic was out of character. Sonic was completely out of character. He doesn't act like that. Like, Sonic is not a lazy, sleeping slacker. Sonic is pretty amped. He's a chill dude, but he's pretty amped up. So Sonic doesn't act the same. And then the main person is Chris Thorndike. Chris is probably one of the worst characters I've ever seen in any form of fictional media. Absolute trash.